Welcome to Dingle Blogger. On today's vlog, we are going to be making Disney villain drinks to celebrate the upcoming Halloween.
Seaweed is always greener in somebody else's lake.
Yeah, so we found these drinks actually on Pinterest. I'm sure you guys have seen them before. They make every single character you could possibly imagine. We've pinned a lot of them.
They originally come from Cocktails by Cody. We'll leave a link in the description so you can check them out and maybe try them for yourselves too.
So what we're going to do today is we're going to pick some of our favorite villains and we're going to make the drinks, but we might going to throw a little bit of our own spin on them. Alright, so here to help us today, we actually have a friend of ours that is a mixologist. So she is going to help us put our own spin on some of these drinks. Here she is, Chelsea! Hello! So, Chelsea, yes, what's your favorite drink? Ooh, I just love a really good martini or a Manhattan, but also just straight up scotch. Wow. And your favorite Manhattan is at Disneyland, Carpe Circle, of course.
Who is your favorite Disney villain?
Favorite Disney villain? I would have to say Cruella De Vil, just because when I was little, I was in love with 101 Dalmatians, and I was completely terrified of Cruella De Vil. I would say hi to every other villain in Disneyland. I would run away if I ever saw her. But in the end, she kind of ended up being my favorite, so.
Well, we're excited to have you here, so
let's get started!
Our first villain-inspired cocktail is inspired by the great Cruella De Vil, your favorite.
Yes.
So lead us into what you think would make the perfect Cruella De Vil drink.
Yeah, definitely. So this one is a vodka and cream-based drink. So we are using Kettle One vodka, whatever vodka you'd like, you're more than happy to use. We also are using a little bit of a Pinnacle red berry, so raspberry, berry, anything that you really want. Cherry would work here too, just a nice berry fruit vodka. And then finally we got a little bit of simple syrup and then some half and half. So it's really simple. Ladies, ready to begin?
Yeah.
Great.
So for our Cruella drink, we're kind of basing it off the original picture, and we'll give it some fun polka dots on the inside, and we'll put some black sugar around the rim to give that villainous vibe.
Yes. So first you want to take your glass, whatever glass you decide to use, and right here we have a plate with lime juice and a plate with black sprinkles on it. So to get our rim and get that black sprinkle rim, you're first going to have to dip it into your lime juice. So you dip it, swirl it around, shake the excess liquid off, and then dip it straight into the sprinkles. And we'll swirl that around, get it on your glass, and voila! You got a black sugar rim glass. How villainous.
And we picked these little martini glasses because we thought the black, shiny bottom was perfect for Cruella.
Yes, it looked like something Cruella would have. So the next step is adding the spots for our Dalmatians onto our glass. We have decided to use Nutella because we love the consistency of Nutella. It's thick enough that it's not going to drip down your glass like a chocolate syrup will, but it's not melting chocolate and going through all those extra steps to try and make that work. So this is a great alternative to use. And it tastes delicious. Yes, definitely. So we just put it into a Ziploc bag and kind of made our own makeshift piping bag. So what we're going to do is just make a couple little dots, just like so, until you fill up the glass. You could do whatever pattern you want. This is also fun to use for any kind of designs or anything else you would love to do in a cocktail later on, maybe for a different holiday. And there you go. You're done. And there are your spots.
Beautiful.
We're now at the point where we are ready to start making our cocktails.
Yeah. All right, what's the first ingredient?
So your first ingredient is your vodka. So take your cocktail shaker. We filled ours with ice already. And you could, you know, free pour this if you want to. It is the happiest place on earth. Why not be a little happy, right? But I take about an ounce of vodka, plain vodka in here. I use my jigger, and we'll pour it straight in like that. Next we have our berry vodka. And we have little bottles of these. These are probably about 1.5 ounces to 2 ounces. So if you have a bigger bottle, that's going to be our measurement here. And we just pour that into our shaker as well. Now to add a little bit of sweetness, since we have a lot of vodka in here, we don't want it to be, you know, tart or that alcohol flavor. We don't like that.
Yeah, we're making more of a dessert type
Definitely
drink.
a dessert type drink, so we want it to be sweet. So we're going to take a little bit of simple syrup. You can make your own, you can flavor it, do whatever you want with it, but we just have some plain simple syrup. And we're going to do probably about 1/2 ounce of this. So we'll, you know, kind of eyeball it in our jigger here and do about 1/2 ounce. And finally, what we're going to do is we're going to take some half and half. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to eyeball about 3 to 4 ounces worth of half to half. This is just going to be able to fill our glass up all the way and also, you know, kind of water down, I guess you could say, all the alcohol in there so it's not just a straight alcohol drink.
And half and half is a little bit thicker than milk, right?
Right, a little bit thicker, but it's also not cream, heavy cream, so you're not,
It's not too thick.
that's a little too thick for a cocktail in my book, but milk is a little bit thin, so we're going to use a little bit of half and half here. Pour it in just like so. So now we're going to put our tops on, and then you smile and shake.
Cruella De Vil, Cruella De Vil. She doesn't. Okay, good.
Cap off.
Ooh.
And it's nice and foamy. It's going to give you that little bit of froth on the top too because of that buttermilk inside that half and half. And we pour it into our cocktail shaker, or into our glass. Ooh. Cheers.
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 Okay, that berry vodka is really good.
Right.
That's really good.
That's
really good. Yeah, I love it. If you're looking for that perfect dessert drink for maybe a Halloween party, I think this is perfect. Definitely.
This will pair well with a lot of desserts too. Any chocolate dessert or berry dessert or
Yeah.
just some ice cream with some raspberries on it would be awesome with this too.
All that Halloween candy.
Yeah.
Cruella De Vil, Cruella De Vil. If she doesn't scare you, no evil thing will.
Alright, so our next drink is inspired by Oogie Boogie from The Nightmare Before Christmas. So Chelsea, tell us what you got in mind for this drink.
So for this drink, it is extremely simple to make. No shaker necessary, no fancy tools necessary. And for this one, we wanted to go a little more on the bitter side, a little more, I guess you could say like a manly drink versus our super sweet and frou-frou girly drinks that we always do. So this is definitely an Oogie Boogie kind of drink here. Our 3 ingredients, that's all we have. We have some whiskey, we're going to use some Crown Royal. We have a ginger liqueur, and then Mountain Dew. Simple as that.
Make it nice and green.
Make it nice and green.
So what we're going to put in our glass first is we have ice that we used cube squares to make them look like dice for our Oogie Boogie theme. Roll those snake eyes in there.
Alright, and since we have some few ingredients for this drink, again, super simple. With this one, again, you can eyeball it, but I'm going to do about 2 ounces worth of whiskey in my drink here. And we're pouring it straight into the glass. And next we're going to do about a half an ounce of our ginger liqueur. We're going to do about a half an ounce. Alright, half an ounce, there we go. And really, this is the last thing. We're just going to top it off with some Mountain Dew. Fill up your cup. And the bubbles and the effervescence in the Mountain Dew will help mix the whiskey and the liqueur together so you don't have to worry about sitting there and stirring it in.
And this Mountain Dew gives it that
That good green
look.
flavor, yeah, that look, definitely. And we have these fun green glasses here too, which just add to that as well. And to finish off,
A little bug stir sticks. Cheers. Oh wow, that's good. That is good.
Nice little bit of that spicy ginger in there.
Yeah. Kind of tastes like a dark and stormy with Mountain Dew.
Well, if I'm feeling antsy, and I'm
Our third drink is inspired by Dr. Facilier. So, lead us into what we need.
So this is more of our tropical, fruity, fun drink that you would see. So we have our hurricane glasses here. We've rimmed them like we did the first one. So again, to remind you, you dip it in to your lime juice and then in to your sprinkles. So we did a fun, colorful, Halloween-inspired sprinkles with purple and green and orange and black in here. Super fun. Next thing we did is we put crushed ice into our drink. Again, that's very tropical. You see that in a lot of Mai Tais and different hurricane drinks, so that's what we're going to do with this one as well. So, what we're going to put into our shaker, since our ice is already in our glass, you don't necessarily need ice in your shaker. You could put a little bit if you wanted to.
Make it extra cold.
Yeah, but not necessary. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off with, every good tropical drink has some rum. We just have a silver rum here, nothing super special. We're going to put about an ounce or so into our glass, into our shaker. Pour that on in. So next what we're gonna do is we're gonna use the Vinique. This is a fun liqueur made from Moscato grapes and different flavorings, and it actually sparkles. So it's a really sparkly liquor. It sparkles, it looks like a cool potion, like it's being mixed up, really fun.
Very voodoo.
Yes, very voodoo. So we're gonna do about 1.5 ounces to 2 ounces of this. So we're gonna do one of these and then another half of these guys. So this is actually all we're gonna put into our shaker. So we're gonna put our caps on. We're gonna shake again. This will allow all the sparkles to come out in our super cool Vinique liquor. And then it will, of course, mix our 2 ingredients together here that we have. So we shake. All right. Now you can feel free to pop the top on this one just because there's no ice in here. So we can pour it straight into our glass.
Ooh, that looks really pretty running down the glass.
Yeah, all those sparkles. And then our next step is going to be some Sprite. And again, why we didn't put the Sprite into our mixing glasses, because if we mix up soda, we know it kind of foams a little bit too much, so we don't want to do that. So what we're going to do here is just top the rest of this off with some soda. And you get that fun kind of like ombre look almost to it too when you do it this way. It's a nice little bit of layer. And finally, we have our Grand Marnier. You could also use Cointreau or triple sec or any kind of orange liqueur that you have, but the orange will give a nice fruity flavor to it, add a little bit of sweetness. And of course, who doesn't love a float on top of their cocktail? So we're just gonna do a little float here, nothing too big, just like that. And so Aubrey, how are we topping this off?
We are gonna make some fun voodoo hearts. Carson's gonna show us how to make them. So you just take a strawberry and you find any kind of little skewer you like. We found these at Bevmo. And just stick them through like a voodoo doll. And it helps it just kind of to rest on top of the glass.
Yep.
It's fun garnish for the theme.
Finally, our straws.
You can probably mix it a little.
Yeah.
Just get all the liquor on the bottom.
Cheers.
Cheers. These ones look really cool.
They're fun. Oh yeah.
Refreshing. Yeah, it is very refreshing.
Yeah. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Transformations.
So for our last drink, we are going to do a trio of shots inspired by
The Sanderson sisters.
from the movie Hocus Pocus, which is one of my favorite movies of all time. Not just Halloween, all time. So we are going to do a Sarah, Mary, and Winifred inspired shot. So Chelsea, what are we going to need for Mary?
Well, since Mary wears a lot of red, we're gonna do a red inspired shot for her. So super simple, it's kind of a play off of vodka and cranberry that we're doing here. We're just gonna make a little bit of a twist on it. So what we have is a lemon vodka. So I'm just gonna pour a little bit with these shots too, because you already have your measurement in the shot glass. Whatever kind of liquor or additive that you like the most, put more of that in, it'll be fine. So we are going to do just a little bit of that lemon vodka in here. Right about there. It's good.
What was that?
Lemon vodka. Next we got our raspberry liqueur. This is Chambord, an amazing, delicious raspberry liqueur. It's also super red, so it gives us that really awesome red color that we're looking for. So we're gonna do some of that right there.
Oh yeah, that's pretty.
And then to top it off, our cranberry juice.
A little bit of a milder shot.
Ooh, look at that
yeah.
rich crimson red color that you get out of this one.
Perfect.
And that's Mary.
All right, and for Sarah.
So Sarah, we're going to be doing a purple shot for her, purple inspired. So Carson, did you want to rim this glass for us?
Yeah, let's give it a nice gold rim for her gold hair.
Perfect. So again, we have our lime juice. We're going to dip that in right there. And if you want to grab into our golden sparkles, golden sprinkles here.
Perfect, yeah. That.
And for this one, we have gin and our beautiful violet liqueur. So this is what's going to give us that awesome purple color. So go ahead, Carson, do as much of whatever one that you like and fill up your shot.
Does it taste like violet?
It does. Really? It's like violet, yeah.
Even look at that color.
Deep, deep purple.
That is a nice purple.
And that's Sarah's shot. Got the blonde hair, purple outfit, you're good to go. And finally, we're gonna do Winifred. So this one, of course, she wears a lot of green, so we're gonna do a green shot for her. This one's gonna be fun, fruity, super sweet, but you know, It's Halloween, so why not go with the candy? So we have our cotton candy vodka.
Gonna rim that one.
Oh, we are gonna rim this one, yes. And our green sprinkles. Green this one up. We're gonna do our cotton candy vodka.
It just sounds sweet.
It smells like they melted cotton candy and put it in a bottle. And then we have, of course, our Midori, our melon liqueur, to give us a beautiful green color.
And since I think no shot trio of the Sanderson sisters would be complete without a black flame candle. So Chelsea, what are we gonna use for this one?
Well, for a black flame candle, of course, we have to use our black vodka. So black vodka is basically black vodka. That's what it is. Nothing fancy about it. It is a little bit more difficult to find, but usually any liquor store will have it. You just have to ask or get it out of a special casing. So again, we are going to rim this glass with our black sparkles like we did for our Cruella drink.
Make it look more like a melted candle.
So this one, straight up black vodka.
All black vodka.
Get that color. We're gonna leave just a little room at the top for none other than our 151.
I mean, it's the black flame candle. We're gonna need to light it. Go big or go home. Exactly.
So again, we take our 151, pour that right on top.
All right, so I think we should light the sucker and meet the old broads. Since we have this fourth drink, I think we're gonna need Max to come drink it. So it's a full moon, all the weirdos are out, so come on, Max. Welcome, Max! All right, light it. It's just a bunch of hocus pocus! Alright, and that's it for today's vlog. And make sure you check out our website, www.dingleblogger.com, for all of our recipes, and we'll also give you virgin recipes for your younger ones too.
And we're very excited for all things Halloween this month, so be sure to check back every Thursday for new Disney Halloween content.
And we want to thank our special guest, Chelsea, for joining us today and for helping us make all of our drinks today.
If you're new, be sure to subscribe and comment below if you guys have any other drink ideas.
Thanks for watching!